you beautiful creatures, how the devil are you? I hope you're okay. If you're new here, my name is Lou, or Lucifer, as my friends like to call me. By my friends, I mean my Instagram account. I'm so excited. So you'll probably notice that I am not alone, and no, I'm not talking about Billy Bob Dave, because no one talks about him, because he's not a very nice skeleton. We've fallen out.
Have you?
Yeah, we have fallen out.
He's taken my place.
He has, no. So whenever I record, Gareth always has to fight with Billy Bob after I've forgotten to take him out, and it's because Billy Bob wants to sleep in the bed but Gareth won't let him. So you've got a really bad relationship with Billy Bob, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have. Speaking of Gareth, this is my fiance. Yay! So this is Gareth. This is the beautiful creature I've been talking about in all of my vlogs.
Stop.
It's very, very true. Everyone's been super excited for us to do a couples vlog. I think people have been wanting us to do it for a very long time. Even though you've been a bit anxious, haven't you?
Yeah,
but
just a little bit.
No, but that's okay, because you used to do vlogs, didn't you? Like, what vlogs did you used to do?
Just out and about sort of vlogs, theme parks and day-to-day life.
And it was really cute because a lot of you guys know that we actually met on Tinder, and we were long distance, weren't we? So I would actually watch a lot of Gareth's vlogs when I was feeling lonely, so that's the situation. Anyway, I digress. We're not here for that. We will do a couples video if you want us to do a couples video. We will do a Q&A for you if you want to. If not, we'll do one anyway. We are actually here for wrestling. Yes, I have been speaking about this for a very long time. So we both like wrestling, don't we? Well,
yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with WWE. The main roster's just... I personally don't like it, but you're okay with it, I guess.
I'm getting more into AEW.
Yeah, and
NXT is much better than the main roster, in my opinion. But
yeah, and I think it's also because we've had a lot more experiences with the guys from NXT as well, whereas we haven't from the main roster. That's the one thing I'm worried about. As you guys know, Rhea Ripley has been called up. She's going to be on
tonight. As of recording tonight. And
she's going to go onto the main roster, and I'm really scared because we know what happens to talent on the main roster. They die a death, quite literally. That's what I think anyway. So we are going to do a video for you guys. We're going to show you our ever-growing autograph collection. It's ever since we discovered multiple websites.
Download.
Yeah, we are going to basically talk about where we've got our autographs from, where the best kind of places to get your autographs from, where you can get them for cheap, where you can get them for free, but not really. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But first and foremost, we have actually got an unboxing to do. So our friend, who is also known as Birchall on the indie circuit in the UK, he's done a couple of you obviously know him better because he trains you, but where has he been around the world, like Europe, hasn't he?
He's wrestled in Germany, Spain, Italy, I think Italy as well.
Yeah,
mainly in Europe.
Yeah.
He's mainly made it big in the Germany scene.
Yeah, and he actually runs the wrestling school that Gareth is a part of, so that's super exciting. His name is Chris. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. I call him Mr. Autograph Man, and he's probably going to laugh at this. He has a very nice beard as well, incidentally. I don't know, I
got rid of mine today.
Yeah. Put in the comments below, do you think Gareth would look better with facial hair or without facial hair? I'm not trying to guilt trip him, I'm just trying to prove a point. So we are going to do an unboxing for you guys from Chris's business he does. So his business is called Signature Moves. I can't actually show you the front of the package because it's got our address on, and you really don't want to come here because it's nasty.
It really is.
It is horrendous. I've said so many times on this vlog how much we want to get out of the house, and yeah, it's not good. But this is our recent order from Signature Moves. So Signature Moves basically does a auction once a month.
Once a month, but if this should be up before WrestleMania, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So WrestleMania weekend, he's got a double header, so one auction each night.
So if you guys are interested in auctions, I will let you know when and where, and the more the merrier. It is such a good night. Can you remember on Valentine's Day? Well, the day before. Was it the day before Valentine's Day?
It was the week before.
And there was it Pete Dunne for me?
Yes.
It was Pete Dunne for me, and I was bidding on it.
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Well, yes. Sorry about that. Gareth was also bidding on him, so we were literally sat next to each other just bidding on the same thing, and Chris was like obviously doing the auction. He was like, I wouldn't be surprised if you both sat next to each other and bidding against each other. And then obviously Gareth turned around and said, this is your Valentine's Day present, and I made it more expensive for him than it had to be. So that's that story. But yes, these,
although when we did mention it on the chat, all the other bidders sort of backed off.
To be fair, I think they're scared of me. This is the girl who, when she was wrestling training 5 years ago, we used to train on a mat, and it had concrete under it, and that was it. And then we also did our shows in that ring as well. I nearly died.
I thought you were going to tell them the story of when you pushed a kid out the way to see Dean Ambrose.
We'll talk about that when we talk about the event autographs. That'll come up. Oh gosh. Got little hands. So these are the two.
As you put them all in, just loose.
I don't know, but this bag's getting a beating. Okie dokie. So that's yours. So what Chris will do is he will pop it in the plastic envelope that you just saw. They're really good quality, and then he will also put it in one of these envelopes, and it will basically make sure that your autographs are safe and they don't get bent. Oh, that's nice. There you go. So I will start with myself. I got a Aleister Black autograph. You can see, move it down a little bit, so you can see there it's in the gold handwriting. That's why I'm upset about people going up to the main roster, because it's people like this who die a death and you never see them again. And you got...
I'll go from the one I got from the auction.
Yeah.
Which is I got. It's bigger than it. It's actually bigger than the normal ones. But I got myself Cody Rhodes.
There you go. So if you move it closer towards.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. You can't really see it just because of the protector, but that is also in a gold writing as well.
And it also comes with certificates of authenticity as well.
Yes. I got the little one at the back.
And then from a separate event that Chris did week before, he just put up on his Facebook page some straight sales, and I picked up Mustache Mountain.
Yay! I love them so much. We've seen Tyler?
I've seen Tyler.
I haven't, have I?
Because that was on the Friday.
This is download, by the way.
And then we both saw Trent.
Yes.
And I've got a picture.
We got a photo with Trent 7, which I will put up here. I love doing that. You're not used to that, are you?
No.
So that is our picture with Trent 7. Incidentally, all the wrestlers that went by us smelled really nice. Just thought I'd let you guys know that wrestlers smell really nice.
And Piper nearly took your arm off.
She did. So if you know Piper, I was like screaming at her to come over to me. I put my hand out and she like, it was great. It was the best experience of my life. We've also got from Signature Moves.
Have you got any in here as well?
Yeah, double check. Oh, so they're the separate ones you got.
Those ones down.
So I also got a Orange Cassidy, which I love very, very much. Like I said, I'm more into my NXT, however I am slowly getting into AEW, and Orange is just one of the people that absolutely does it for me. I think he's absolutely hilarious, and I really hope that AEW does eventually come over to here so we can see them. And it has the pictures of authentication as well for you guys, so you can see that. So pretty much every autograph you get, if you do decide to do a Signature Moves auction, it does have some form of authentication in it, doesn't it?
So I think it depends on the source that Chris gets it from. So obviously with high spots, they come with the big ones with the photos, and then sometimes you can send the picture off to an actual authenticator, like with the small ones. Yeah. And they'll authenticate it for you.
Can you want to show your?
This one was my Valentine's Day present from Lou, and we had to sort of get it because we've met this person. He was absolutely lovely to meet, and that is Adam Cole.
Baby.
I think this was one of the takeovers. I think this might have been the one where he beat Johnny Gargano for the NXT title. But we were so lucky to see Adam Cole at Download.
We were.
We'll talk more about that in a bit.
Absolutely. And I also got my Valentine's present, which was Pete Dunne. We also had a photo with him at Download, and I honest to God cried. I cried so much. I think we've mainly got autographs from people we have a significant like interest in, like a bond with, so we've either met them or we just really love them as wrestlers. There's a sad story, not a sad story, sad for me, but everyone else will laugh at it, and I'll tell you that when we get to the Download section. But I've also got, and this is my prized possession, Rhea Ripley. I absolutely adore this woman, and even though I have already got a autograph from her at Download, I just really, really wanted to get a really nice quality picture. Like, I think I can't fault Chris in the sense of he always gets really nice prints. Yeah. Like every single one, they are really phenomenal, really good quality, and just
good signatures as well.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of them are in gold pen.
You can also get some like really rare ones as well. So I remember one, which was a nice one, was of Ted DiBiase and Virgil, and because they were Money Inc., they signed in the green. Yeah. So it's very. We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, so we will talk more about signature moves once this is done, because I did say that I would do like a little shout out for them. But we are going to move on to our different autographs that we've gotten from different events. So that is from like WWE events, we've gone to Download, Comic Cons as well. We'll be talking about that, kind of talking about the experiences you'll get with getting those signatures, if they're worth it or not, and yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that part. So I believe
we do.
Yes, because you can talk about those ones.
So I got these two from a place called Wrestling Store in the UK, wrestlingstore.co.uk, and they do have really good deals on high-end autographs. I was just looking ever since we did the first auction. I've just been looking around, seeing what there is, and I think I got quite lucky with these two because they're really affordable. I'll start with this one. So the first one I got them at the same time, but I got Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, as he's known. I love watching Sammy's vlogs every Tuesday. Really good indication of what it's like to be a wrestler on the road, and I really do look up to him in that sort of respect. But yeah, absolutely love Sammy, love his work, had to get him. And then, just to start kicking off my Elite collection, really affordable. I was so surprised to see how cheap he was. Well, I got Kenny Omega.
I like that one as well. I really like Kenny.
Such a good picture. He's done such good work throughout his career. I've always looked, even when he was doing his stuff in New Japan, loved watching videos of him along with the Young Bucks, Bullet Club, and yeah, I knew I had to get a Kenny Omega someday. And I was so lucky to find this one as well. Because
I think you're hoping to get the rest of the Elite, aren't you? So like the Young Bucks and...
Well, I've got Cody.
Yeah, you got Cody, you got Kenny.
I just need the Bucks and Hangman Page now.
See, this is a thing that really upset me. So they had a book come out, didn't they? And they actually did a couple of signed copies.
Such a good book.
Yeah, you've actually got it now, haven't you? They only did the signed ones in America, and I was absolutely devastated.
But Lou did get me for Valentine's Day, and it's on pre-order. It's going to come in next month, and it's a signed copy of Drew McIntyre's autobiography.
It's what I do. It's because I'm Lucifer. The kind of experience you've had with it, like they've come in good quality, and
they came in good time as well.
Yeah.
Fast delivery.
And I'd say like the the prices you told me that they were, like how much, do you know how much they were?
Kenny was £35, and Sammy was £17.
So that's really good, like especially for the kind of tier they are at the moment. So that's your website. Again, it's not very personal, it is literally just a website, and I think the only positive things we can say about it is it came in great quality, great time, and great value for money. They are straight sales, there's no auctioning with that. Obviously with auctions, the prices vary depending on how high the bidding goes, so that's basically the situation with that. So now we're going to move on to Comic Cons. I love and hate them. I really do love and hate them. I went to my first, I haven't got my Mick Foley, have I? Did I get a Mick Foley signing? No, I didn't.
You just got the picture.
Yeah, so at my first couple of Comic Cons, Mick Foley and Lita were actually there, and I did photo opportunities with them. Now so the first photo op I did with Mick, it actually didn't go through. Like, they lost the photos, and it was devastating.
I remember you telling me this.
And to be fair, with some Comic Con prices, they can be quite pricey, and bless his heart, he came back and he did the photos with us. He even said to me, "It's your fault, isn't it?" Because I was dressed up as Finn Balor. And it was great, but the thing is, with Comic Cons, obviously you're not the only person there, so you don't get a personal, you kind of do get a personal experience, but not to a degree of, it's like,
very rushed.
It is very rushed, and depending on how busy it is as well. So if you are expecting to go to a table and have a full-on conversation with Matt Hardy, you're probably not going to get it.
No.
He was nice. He was nice enough.
We got more. We'll come on to it when we come through.
Yeah.
These.
So these are so we met Sheamus and Cesaro when they were the bar, and we got these autographs. So if we move it
Sheamus did his in silver for you. He did mine in blue.
I'm sorry. It's probably because I was cosplaying. And he actually said, "Nice Finn Balor cosplay," and he was the only one that said anything to me at that comic convention.
Probably because he's Irish.
Probably because he's Irish. But yeah, so
these guys were so nice to me.
They were
really nice, really
were
pleasant. Had time in the world.
Yeah.
The only issue was with their security. Someone was trying to have a nice conversation with him. The security literally just grabbed this poor guy by the arm and yanked him out of the way.
Yeeted him away.
But the queue was huge.
It was very big. But then on the flip side, you've obviously got, so these are our Matt Hardy ones. So if we move them closer, they obviously just say Matt Hardy and delete. They don't actually have any kind of personalisation on them.
But, and I've learned this from watching the auctions, because sometimes that could be classed as an inscription, and sometimes people will charge extra for something like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think it's a case of, like,
Matt, when we met Matt, he was quite quiet.
Yeah, he was very, very quiet.
But it depends on the personality. I mean, he did come out in character quite a lot.
He did. That was fun.
We met a couple who cosplayed as was it The Miz and someone dressed as Matt Hardy. We've been friends with them for quite a few years now.
Yes.
And as soon as Matt saw this guy, he just stood up and just shouted in character, "Your cosplay is wonderful."
That was good fun. And we incidentally see this couple at Download quite a lot, so that's really nice. If you're watching this, hello, we miss you, and hopefully we'll see you next year. So the next one we are going to look at, I think we'll do the events we've gone to rather than the Download ones, because we've got more to say about the Download ones.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's so much. Right, if you take that one, I'll take this one. So this is one of my prized possessions.
That one's actually mine.
Oh.
You
This is Gareth's prized possession that I've suddenly decided is mine.
Well, both of these are mine, actually.
So these are...
I'll put these up here.
There we go. So we've got an AJ Styles and we have got a Finn Balor autograph. Now, these ones are from wrestling events, so if we pop them...
I'll go one at a time.
I'll do one at a time. So obviously you get this really nice print of Mr. Balor, and then you've got the autograph underneath, and then with your...
And then AJ... And there's his autograph there.
So we got them when we went to their respective WWE night, SmackDown and Raw. I think we got them on separate nights, didn't we?
Yeah, I think Finn, I think we've got them both in Liverpool shows. One of them was a Raw show, one of them was a SmackDown show.
Yeah, yeah.
Those types of prints, they cost £15 each, and they are hand signed by the wrestlers, but they're mass produced.
Yeah.
So they have quite a quantity of stock.
So, but you don't really get like a personal experience with it. Again, it is literally just you just buy it.
It's a souvenir.
Yeah, yeah. So
they do look really nice, really good quality pictures.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I won't knock it, but I think and I think you'll agree, as someone who's had quite personal experiences with wrestlers now. Yeah. It means a lot more when you meet the person and you have like
conversation.
Yeah. So the next ones we are going to go on to are the ones we got from download. Now I say that you can get these for free, however, and this is a big however before you at me if that's a thing still, you still have to pay for your ticket to get into the arena. You still have to pay for your camping ticket if you're camping or whatever accommodation you're going for. You can't literally just turn up at the front of the download entrance and say, I'm just here for the wrestling and get in for free. It's not the way it works.
It's part of the package.
It is. And the best thing I can say is it worth it if you're just a wrestling fan and you don't want to go for the music? No. I wouldn't say so. I really wouldn't say so, because you're essentially paying. How much did we? So
for the weekend alone, I think it was 400.
Yes.
Just over £400 for the both of us.
Yeah.
And for the shows that they do one show. This was 2019. One show on the Friday. 2 shows on the Saturday, 2 shows on the Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think it's just a case of I was lucky because where I'm originally from, my mum and dad only live 20 minutes away, so we literally slept at mum and dad's house and then just drove there every single day. So no, I don't think it's worth it if you are literally just camping to go to the wrestling. Like, you need to be there if you want to go for the music as well. Like, I'm not bashing the experience you have. So my first download with NXT, I actually got one of the Finn Balor masks and I got it signed all on the inside. So we've got Dash Wilder, we've got Austin Aries, we have got Jason Jordan, Chad Gable,
Scott Dawson
as well. So
and
oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. I got Shinsuke Nakamura. So that one there is Shinsuke's, and I'll tell you a story about that. So obviously Finn was there with them, and the way it works is it's completely random. They don't have a list that tells you who's going to be signing. So every single day it's potluck. And I kept following the Twitter feed to see if Finn would be signing, and they were speculating that Finn would be signing on the last day. So I remember we parked up literally 3 miles away from where like download was actually being held, and I sprinted all the way to the tent, and I pretty much nearly dislocated my ankle. The mud was horrendous. Turned up and Finn wasn't signing. I was devastated. I was really devastated, and I'm pretty sure Shinsuke could see that I was upset, because he gave me a really nice hug, and it was fantastic. And to be honest, even the guys who were playing heels, Dash and Dawson, I did ask one of them for a hug, and he was like, am I getting paid any more for this? And I thought that was hilarious. I really did. And I got those special experiences because I went to download and I went to NXT. Same with you, you know, with Adam Cole.
Yeah,
you got a fantastic experience, didn't you?
Yeah, just how nice he is, and how down to earth. Even though he was playing a heel,
yeah,
he'd only just won the NXT title from Johnny Gargano, and so he was mega heel, and along with the rest of the Undisputed Era. And yet he's such a nice guy. The same when we met Rhea Ripley. They were on the same table, and Rhea was playing a monster heel, but she was the nicest person you could come across. We even bumped into Cassius Ohno, Chris Hero, and just walking around, he was lovely as well.
He was having the best time, and like Rhea, so I went up to her and I said, look, you know, I'm probably never going to get this opportunity again. Please, can I hug you? And she did, and it was just the best. I'm surprised, like, my sexuality didn't change there and then, but my God, it was close, and she was just absolutely fantastic. They all were. Imperium as well.
Yeah.
They were. Walter is very quiet.
He's very quiet, but he's still courteous at the end of the day.
Yeah, he is.
Very courteous.
Like all of them were. Alexander Wolf, I'd met him before, and you know, I was just chatting with him and saying it's nice to see you again, and he was saying how much he really enjoyed the vibe and this, that and the other, and this is essentially what you get. So I will show you.
Well, because this is the only one I've got different.
Yeah, go for it.
So on the Friday for the first show, Lou dropped me off. It was almost like daycare.
It was.
While Lou went to go watch some of the bands, I wasn't really interested until Rob Zombie came on, so I went to NXT and I met the Grizzled Young Veterans, Zach Gibson and James Drake. They were really nice, even though they were again heels, bad guys. Came out, did a promo in wellies, saying that they didn't want to be in this muddy field in Donington, but meeting them, they're so lovely. They've got so much time for anyone.
And
but this is essentially what you get. You get given. It's just a piece of paper, at the end of the day. Nothing like the 8x10s or the promo pictures. It's just a little piece of paper, but it's the memories that you get while getting the autographs. That's the important thing.
And we got, who else did we get? Oh, here we go.
So first show on Saturday, we both went to all the other autograph sessions. Gallus.
They were very nice.
Yeah, Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang.
Incidentally, the place we work at, they come and visit us at Halloween, and I was in the middle of a scare, and I'm pretty sure there was just saliva everywhere, and it was them. And it was the most traumatic experience I've ever had.
I was the same the year before, and I was in one of the scare mazes. I was doing my scares, and then these two blokes walked past, and I just went into one of the rap runs. I was like, "That was Joe and Mark Coffey."
Yeah.
And I told them at download, and normally it's the fans marking out to the wrestlers, but in this case it was the wrestlers marking out to me.
So I'm really hoping that they come to our Halloween event again. That would be really nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice.
In the afternoon of the Saturday, we met Imperium. And like Lou said, Alexander Wolf, lovely.
Move it up to show you.
Walter is there.
Yeah.
Quiet, but the main ones who you couldn't shut up for the life of them was Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner. They absolutely loved the experience.
Okay, so have we got the original bro?
Yeah.
There we go.
So on first show on the Sunday, we met Matt Riddle, who's current at the time of recording, current United States champion. Yeah. And Deonna Purrazzo, who sadly is no longer with NXT or WWE, but she is current TNA Knockouts champion, or Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion. So she's doing really well for herself since leaving the WWE. They were both fairly quiet.
Yeah. It was. I found it really awkward talking to Matt Riddle. I found it really, really awkward, so I can't really say anything about that.
I was just happy to get a fist bump off.
And then finally we have got
Adam Cole and Rhea Ripley.
There we go.
It was funny because we were queuing up for Matt Riddle and Deonna, and the person who does the PR, who hands out all of the pieces of paper, she was just there, and people were asking her who have you got this afternoon for the last one, and then she turned around and said, "I can neither confirm nor deny that we've got Adam Cole." So as soon as I did that, I just looked at Lou and said, "We're coming back."
Yeah. To be fair, like, I think the best tips that I can give you guys is if you do go to download and you do go to see NXT, get there early, because it means that you're not as rushed with your autographs. Also, you can get better seats when you go and sit down. If you want to go and sit down, if you don't want to, you can get out. They're not going to keep you there forever.
You can just go in for the autographs if you want, but we tended to stay for the shows because it's, one, there weren't any bands we wanted to see, and two, it's great entertainment. We even got front row when we were even on the WWE network.
we are. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Just get there early on time and on time. I won't even say get there on time, just get there early. There are people who will camp out there until the next show is, and we were some of them. Like, it just goes to show you how dedicated some people are and how long some people are willing to wait. So if you do, and it's like bands, if you want to get to the front, you need to be there. Like, you can't leave, ever.
Comic-Cons,
yeah. I'd get there early. I get there as early as possible with the table signings. I get there as early as possible if you have a photo op as well. There's nothing worse, and I can speak from experience of not knowing where you're going, not knowing what you're doing, and then, to be fair as well, when I first started going to the Comic Cons, and this was in Wrexham, the people weren't very good at telling us where to go. No. So I was there with the rest of the WWE cosplay group. If any of you are watching this, hello. And we were all in a group together, and it was up to us to kind of tell other people where to stand. And it's like, I'm not here to do your job. We did go to Wales Comic Con when it was in Telford, and it seemed to be a lot more...
Seemed better, but it was... I had a negative experience because I was feeling unwell.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really that bothered with meeting at the time because it was Billy Gunn and Goldust, and I wasn't that bothered at the time.
Yeah.
However, this year when we're going, Sting, Bret Hart, and Melina. Definitely want to get autographs from Bret Hart and Sting. So
we will be doing a vlog on that as well, so I hope you're looking forward to that.
And on my channel as well.
And on your channel as well. You have a channel. Speak to the people about your channel.
It's coming back, that's all I know. Another tip for Comic-Con is take plenty of change.
Oh my god, I know.
They don't accept card payments.
No, and if you do want selfies or anything like that, they will have extra charges for that as well. So some people will and some people won't. It's just good to do your research, ask about on the Comic Con group, and yeah, just be prepared. I know plenty of people who have gone to Comic Cons and they've been massively let down because they didn't either know how to go about doing the photo opportunities, what the etiquette was with signings, and that you'd have to pay for a selfie. So if you do have any questions about that, please pop that down in the comments below and we will try to answer them as best as we can. With the website, there's not really much we can say about that. It's literally just a straight sale.
Yeah, it is pretty much like going on Amazon.
Yeah, be careful with some of the websites you go on though, because some of them won't. Some
of them can be very, especially eBay. Some of them can be very dodgy, but if you go through something like wrestlingstore.co.uk or highspots.com in America, highspots.co.uk in the UK, very good quality, very professional as well. And then obviously
signature moves. Yes, Chris, happy autograph man. He loves me.
He's going to make me bump even more now when we go back.
It's not my fault. It's really not. I'm your manager most of the time, so yes, I don't know if this is kayfabe or what, but yes, we are. Gareth is getting back into his wrestling again, which is really exciting. I want to start. I just don't feel strong enough at the moment with my ankle, but I'm trying to train up to make sure that I can get back into it. But currently I am Gareth's manager, which is really exciting. We will be vlogging more to do with that, hopefully, mainly on your channel. Probably not mine as much, but yes, Chris does run signature moves. Like I said before, the auctions are fantastic, the vibes are so good. He's really fair, especially with if your device that you're using, if it does get lag, he will do multiple countdowns for you, so it is fair for each participant. All he asks is if you do take part and you do get something, please pay what you owe within 24 hours.
Unless you're brand new and then you have to pay on the night.
Yeah.
Pay immediately.
Yeah.
It's just so he can. It's just guarantees at the end of the night, and he does sends everything out next day, recorded delivery. We took part in the auction on Saturday. What did we say? No, Friday.
Yes.
It was Friday, and everything was sent out on Saturday morning, and it arrived this morning.
Yeah.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
So very fast, very secure. Can't fault.
No, and it, like I said, you know, it is really good vibes, and he is doing a 2-parter for WrestleMania. So if you want to get involved on that, I will pop a link in the description below to his Facebook page. I'll pop it all over my Instagram and all over my personal social medias. You'll pop it on all of yours as well. If you want to check out Gareth's YouTube channel, then I will pop that down in the description below, and check out his Instagram as well, and your wrestling Instagram as well. You've got so many Instagrams, I don't know.
Only 2.
What? That's one too many. But guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed doing it with me. I'm not blushing, you are. I was talking to the creatures. But yeah, if you want us to do more coupley kind of things, I would really like to do it. I think you need convincing, don't you? Less convincing now. Less convincing now. You have been really anxious with the whole thing, but I think it's because, you know, you've kind of gone out of it a little bit, and now it's coming back to it, isn't it? So yes, please go and give Gareth's channel some love, especially if you like scare acting, theme parks. You do more of the theme park side of stuff, don't you?
I'm going to be doing more travel vlogs this year, because lockdown gets lifted in 3 weeks.
Yes, 3 weeks. We're hoping to do more outside stuff. I know you guys are sick to death of seeing this bedroom. I know you're sick to death of seeing Billy Bob Dave as well. He hates me so much.
Throwing him out the window.
He's so done. I need to stick his leg back on. But yes, we are going to be doing one like equals one prayer for Billy Bob Dave's leg. We are going to be doing more outside stuff. We'd like to go to Eam. Would like to go and visit Molly's grave again. We are going to be doing a few little bits of paranormal investigating as well, aren't we? Which is going to be exciting.
Tourist attractions, Chester Zoo, Warwick Castle, York, London.
Everything. We want to do everything. We've missed travelling so much, and I know you guys have been dead patient in like waiting for us to go out and do things. I am also going to be doing some more horror reviews as well. Also, I have my exciting clothing video coming up soon. Also, I introduced Gareth to Creepshow. Yes, Creepshow. He loves it now, and I've just completely become obsessed with Tom Savini, and I am going to start doing more special effects makeup. So I think what I'm going to do is
I just thought, I can't. After watching that first Creepshow, I can't wait to be a dad.
If you know, you know. That one is absolutely terrifying. But what I want to do is I want to do horror reviews whilst doing makeup based on like a look in one of the like
a particular YouTuber.
Yeah. Like a certain YouTuber, Bailey Sarian. I'm talking about you, girl. I love you. But that is basically everything we've got coming up for you guys. I'm really excited to be back. Thank you so much for bearing with me. With my illness, I have learned to look after myself a little bit more.
Well, you couldn't help the vaccine.
No, I couldn't, but thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
I hope you've had a wonderful day. If not, that's okay. Always remember, tomorrow's a new day. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.